you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven. Would you hold my hand?
I feel like anything can be inspiration to write a song.
If I saw
Um,
you.
I feel like we were all created by a divine creator, and so because of the nature of our creation, that gives us an innate ability to be creative. So I feel like anything, can be turned into a song. Gordon Kennedy tells this story of how a friend of his was driving down the road,
You know my name.
and his buddy looked to him and said, "Hey, write a song about that guy working on that billboard sign." And he did, and he wrote this awesome top 10 hit back in the 80s.
If I saw you in
So it doesn't necessarily take some great moment of clarity. Sometimes it can just be something as simple as you see something that's completely ordinary and then you take it and you make it extraordinary. Sometimes for me, I think about my fiance and I write. Sometimes it can be a person, it can be like a place, a memory, but there isn't necessarily like a fixed thing that kind of inspires me. It kind of just comes from whatever I'm feeling, just whatever I'm thinking about, an event that happened, or if I'm having a bad day, I'll write a song about it. If I'm having a great day, I'll write a song about it. It all just kind of stems from just kind of the events that take place. My biggest musical inspiration currently is a mix of a few different people. Trivium is a really popular American heavy metal band. Ed Sheeran, who is a British singer-songwriter. Metallica. There's really a lot of different influences that I kind of draw from, but right now I'd say probably like for my acoustic stuff it would be probably more along the lines of like Ed Sheeran, and then for the heavier stuff that I write for like my metal music, it would be probably Trivium and Metallica would probably be the biggest two. My favorite song at the moment, it's a tie really between Silence in the Snow by Trivium off their newest album, Silence in the Snow. Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran. That song means a lot to me. Or Pennyweight by After the Burial. They're a gent progressive metal band out of the Twin Cities, Minnesota. So that's probably my 3 top favorite songs right now. If I could change one thing in the music industry, probably be how the idea that secular music and Christian music can't intermingle, or that the idea of having a look is what kind of defines your fame. Like there are so many talented guys and talented artists that don't look a certain way, don't dress a certain way, don't act a certain way, and so because of that they're kind of overlooked. Or there are great artists that are also devout Christians, but people will see the fact that they're a Christian and again overlook them just because they think that they're gonna do some weird religious mumbo jumbo, and it's not really true. Like there are great artists that are Christians that just want to put their music out, and they don't necessarily have to go to I don't think it should be necessary that a Christian artist has to go to a Christian label or a Christian publishing company or a Christian whatever to be able to share their message. I would like to see that gap kind of close and see the two sides, secular media and Christian media, kind of merge. I think that would be a really cool blend of ideas, of thoughts, of music. So it's probably the biggest thing that I would change. As far as being a musician, I would love for my career to be to the point where I can put musician on my tax forms. Honestly, I would love to, when I finish school, go into the recording gig, work in a studio. I would love to be a session player. I would love to, go on tour with different bands, be a songwriter for different artists. Just anything that involves music. That's really all I want to do.
Tears in heaven.
How do you feel about that take?